When you look at porn, you are supporting human trafficking.
That's one unpopular fact that millions of people that visit pornographic sites come across. Stats show us that more people visit porn sites than TikTok, Netflix, and Amazon per month. Porn sites get more visitors than Netflix, Amazon, and Twitter combined. And viewers are primarily men, but stats are beginning to show that there's more women visiting these sites in these recent years. But on this episode, we're not talking about the stats. We're not talking about how much money does the pornographic industry make.
Meanwhile, a porn producer is sentenced to 20 years in custody for conspiracy and sex trafficking charges, which are tied to a local website. Ruben Garcia pleaded guilty last year to the federal charges. He is one of 6 people accused of recruiting young girls to be featured on the pornographic website girlsdoporn.com.
As much as to some of us, it looked like it's glitz and glamour and pleasure as people are having sex on camera. Behind the scenes, there are horrible things that are done when it comes to pornography. To us, we see 2 people who are having sex under consent, but there are some who came forward. You have the likes of Maya Khalifa, who came forward and said, I did not get comfortable at some point. Some came and confessed that they were trafficked into this thing. Some were groomed into this thing.
I couldn't scream loud enough. There's nothing I could do to make it go away or to make them stop. I didn't.
Are you okay talking about this?
Can we take a break?
From like 9 p.m. till 4 in the morning, I was raped. They took breaks and told me I had to refilm scenes. I tried to run naked from the hotel room at one point.
So much like the drug business, these porn stars are more like drug mules who make sure that the drug business goes. Because with no females, there's no product. So they need these girls to push the product. So just like the drug business, porn industry also depends on somebody's addiction. It also depends on abusing somebody's rights to push its products.
When you look at porn, you are supporting human trafficking.
As I was busy with my research, I found an article on a website called End Slavery Now. And part of this article discusses a New York Times article which depicted the horrors of a girl having to relive her sex trafficking experience on Pornhub over and over again at the age of 15. It was even crazy because this leading porn site was making a lot of money.
So when we look at pornography and human trafficking, most people don't even think that that could conceivably be possible, because it's the belief that what they see on film is that person has really elected to do that.
So there you have it. The porn industry and drug dealing are more of the same thing. They feed off your addiction. So from your addiction, these people are making millions. These websites are making millions, all because of the addiction that you have. The more we still consume this product, the more there will be human trafficking all over the world.
But I've lived in prison for a long time now. And I've met a lot of men who were motivated to commit violence just like me. And without exception, every one of them was deeply involved in pornography, without question, without exception, deeply influenced and consumed by an addiction to pornography.